Greetings, Earthlings. How are you? I hope your day is going well. So, the purpose of this video is to speak to you about your sicknesses and your diseases. Basically, disease, it means to like go against. You know what it means to diss somebody, basically to go against them. Ease is ease, something that's easy. So when you're suffering from a dis-ease, that's what that means. Whatever is happening is no longer happening easily in your body. And the reason why I decided to come on here and do this is because I had someone else ask me if I had herbs for something that they were dealing with. And at this point, I don't know if you've ever seen any of my previous videos, and this is information that most of you know already. You have to decide whether you want to be sick and continue the lifestyle that you've had that caused you to be sick and take all of the prescription medications that will, at the end of the day, result in other sicknesses and other side effects, or you have to decide what is more important to you. If you have children, why wouldn't you want to do the best that you can for yourself so that you can have a long, healthy life for them? Or even just to show them by example the way to be. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and speak to you because I would love to, and I've said this a million times, I would love to sell you some of my amazing herbal remedies. But what else are you going to do? It's a synergy. It all works together. There's no point in continuing to take even the medications that you're getting from your allopathic doctors or taking the herbs if you are going to continue the lifestyle that you have been living that got you sick in the first place. The biggest thing that I get inboxed about is diabetes, high blood pressure, and arthritis. Those are the three things that people come to me needing assistance or really wanting some kind of herb for. And the moment that I tell them they need to stop eating how they do, they need to start implementing more healthy options, they don't want to hear that. People literally tune me out. I even had a really good friend of mine who asked me to develop something for her. And I said, you are going to have to change the way that you eat. You're going to have to go on a cleanse or a detox of some sort. She said to me, I'm not doing all of that. You're going to continue to stay sick. As far as high blood pressure, you guys, you already know. Most of you already know what you need to do differently. You need to stop eating the shitty foods. And I say shitty because the foods that you eat, if you're consuming meat, is full of shit and mucus. And it's just not good for you on a gut cellular level. So I often, and I know it's difficult. I've had one person tell me, I know from my own experience how hard it is to do the right thing. But at the end of the day, for me, I can't be on medications. I can't be feeling like shit and never knowing which day I'm going to feel good and which day I'm not going to feel good and want to be in the bed. And like, why do you want to keep subjecting yourself to that kind of life forever? You know, like, yeah, you can live to be 80 years old with high blood pressure. But let me tell you, you're not going to have good days. You're going to feel like shit a lot of the days. And the medicines that you're taking for it, it's only going to add on to what you already feel like, because eventually those are going to have negative side effects that are going to they're going to surface. You can't continue to take high blood pressure medication and not deal with what else comes along with that. So you're not only going to be dealing with high blood pressure, you're going to be dealing with all of the other negative effects that come along with those prescribed medications. Diabetes, same thing. You know, I hear people say how they don't want to eat fruit because of the sugar in the fruit. Don't blame that on the sugar in the fruit. There is nothing deadly about fruit. Nothing. It has nothing to do with your diabetes. If you have diabetes, I guarantee you it's not because you've been eating a big bowl of fruit 3 or 4 times a day. That's not it. I promise you that. I always challenge you to do your own research. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research. But what I can tell you is if you do not decide to change how you're eating, you're not going to get better. Everything that you are dealing with, I don't care what the disease is. I don't care what your doctors are telling you. I don't care what Google is telling you. If you have any kind of sickness, it can be healed. Down to HIV, yes. Herpes, yes. All of the different herpes. They're different viruses, different components to herpes. HSV1, HSV2. There are several different. You can contract herpes from eating chicken. I know that sounds insane, but you can. And I know in my community, us black folks, we love our chicken. You can contract herpes from chicken, but you have to decide what is better for your family. Do you want your children coming and having to change your diaper when you get older because you decided that it was too difficult to just do the right thing for yourself? I'm not trying to yell at you. I'm not trying to come at you. I'm trying to raise awareness and get you to understand that my herbs will only help you if you want to help yourself. A good way to get started, which is what most people don't want to hear, like I said before, you have to change the way you eat. Start small. Don't think that you can do it all in 1 week. Decide, I'm going to cut out smoking, I'm going to cut out drinking, I'm going to cut out eating meat. Some people go cold turkey like that. And you know what kind of people go cold turkey like that? People who have already had a health crisis. People who have already been to the hospital and their doctors have told them, have diagnosed them with something, and they decide, this is not the life that I want to live. So it is possible to go cold turkey like that. My grandmother went cold turkey. Bless her heart, bless her soul. I know she's watching down on me, but my grandmother got diagnosed with tumors in her chest. She stopped drinking and she stopped smoking that day. She went home from that hospital. If I'm not mistaken, she had surgery and she stopped drinking and smoking in that moment. But she didn't stop eating meat. She didn't stop eating her bacon and her pork chops, but she did stop drinking and smoking. So it is possible. It's mind over matter. I know that sounds like a cliche, but it's a fact. You can do it if you really, really want to. You can heal from anything. And it starts with what you're eating. If you decide, I'm going to change, I'm going to throw away all of the stuff in my refrigerator, I'm going to completely change the way that I eat, and you decide to start eating better, then I can help you. Because what the herbs are to assist your body in doing what it does naturally, and that's to heal. Herbs are literally there to assist your body in healing. If you want to do a detox regimen and you decide you really want to go hard, there are herbs that you can consume during your detox that will cleanse your blood. Burdock root is one of them. Dandelion root is another one. Red clover. The list goes on and on. These are called alterative, not alternative, but alterative herbs And those types of herbs, you can look them up. There are more than the ones that I just named. Those are the blood purifiers. Start there. Keep it simple. And then once you realize, okay, this is working, I love this, then you can keep going. Get off of the alternative herbs and start using herbs that target your specific illness. When you deal with arthritis, it's the foods you're eating. It's the inflammation. Arthritis is nothing but inflammation in your joints. If you have arthritis in your fingers, in your legs, whatever, it's inflammation. I guarantee you, you don't have to deal with that for the rest of your life. You just have to decide to stop eating shitty food. And yes, shitty food means meat. Shitty food means mucus forming foods like dairy, cheese, animal milk. These are all the things you're gonna have to get rid of if you wanna heal. There's no other way around it. I hate to tell you that. I wish there was a quick fix. Do you know how many companies are making millions and billions of dollars by lying to you and telling you all you have to do is take their supplement? No. How many times have you gone to your doctor and they've told you you need to stop eating meat? That doesn't happen unless you have a doctor that truly cares about your healing. But most of the time, the doctors don't care about your healing. That's why they walk around with that prescription pad in their pockets. They'll just write you a prescription to cover up the symptoms and send you on your way. So, yes, I would love to help you however I can, even if it's recommending a certain type of food. Smoothie cleanses are always good to begin with. If you want to go cold turkey and just do an all fruit fast, do some research on an all fruit fast. It's an amazing way to heal your body, especially if you incorporate herbs. So I hope you got something out of this. Do your research. Whatever illness you're dealing with, look up what herbs you need for it. I would love to help you with those. Diabetes, high blood pressure, herpes, HIV, gout, arthritis, IBS. I mean, the list goes on and on. Even cancers can be cured. And it's not by going to Cancer Centers of America and letting them fill your body with that nasty ass radiation. Even cancers can be cured. I just lost a really, really, really good friend due to cancer. Unfortunately, she didn't get in front of her illness fast enough. I have another friend who is in hospice care right now due to cancer because unfortunately she didn't decide to do the right thing for herself fast enough. And it makes me so sad to know that this does not have to be your destiny. I know it's hard, but it's harder to die young. It's harder to be bedridden. It's harder to have to continue to go to the doctor and them continue to give you pills and add on to more symptoms and side effects that aren't ever going to work. It's almost like I'm begging you to get your shit together. We love you. I love you. Humanity needs you. Trust me, if you're not here, it'll be noticed on the planet. Your little corner of the earth, it'll be empty because you're not in it. It makes a difference. You have something to offer. So I'm off of my soapbox now, but I implore you to think twice about how you're eating. Prepare yourself to do the work and get rid of the sicknesses. I don't care what anybody tells you. You can heal from whatever you are going through. And it starts with you making the decision. Forget about weight loss. Trust me, when you get on the journey to heal, you're going to lose the weight. It's inevitable. So getting healthy shouldn't be about your weight. Getting healthy should be about healing, and the weight will fall off. Anyway, I'm done. Please share this video with someone who you think needs to hear it. Don't forget to like my channel, subscribe to this channel, and check us out on Instagram, the Earthy Oasis. If you are looking for herbs, follow my Etsy store, the earthyoasis.etsy.com. And if you go there and there's something that you don't see, reach out to me. I'll make sure to get it for you. I love you, and I'll talk to you next time. Happy healing.